Okay, student, your next topic is the atomic spectrum. Okay, in this topic, we will introduce just only a formula. Which formula we used for the atomic spectrum? There one is the 1 upon lambda is equal to R into 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, where R is the Rydberg constant. Okay, it's a constant value is 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 per meter. Okay, so this formula we used for the atomic spectrum. Now according to this formula we find the Lyman series, Balmer series, partial series, Bractet series, P fund series. Okay, generally in a previous class we had already discussed about these things in the energy levels. Okay, E1 you know, if I talk about the hydrogen atom 13 minus 13.6 upon n, where the value is n is equal to 1. Okay, we had already discussed these things ki n1 means the ground level, the okay energy is minus 13.6. Okay, firstly we will focus on this graph. Okay, by the concept ki which one is the Lyman series, which one is the Balmer series, which one is the Partian, Beckett and P fund series. Okay, so then in when the n is equal to 1, so this ground level, this series is the Lyman series, and when the n is equal to 2, you know 13.6 upon n square, where the 1 square is equal to 1. So again, okay, in second energy level minus 13.6 upon n, it's mean 2 square. Okay, when we find this value, it is a minus 3.4 electrovolt. Okay, so this series is the Balmer series, and when the n is equal to 3, according to that formula minus 13.6 upon n square, okay, the value is minus 1.51. This series is the partial series, and when the n is equal to 4, the value is minus 0.85. According to that, this series is the Beckett series, and when the value of n is equal to 5, okay, the energy is equal to minus 0.51. This series is the P fund series. Okay, n1, n2, n3, n4, n5, this one is the energy levels. Okay, these are the energy levels, and from energy levels we find which, okay, energy level, which series is formed. Okay, so again I repeat, according to the energy level, okay, we introduce the Lyman series, Balmer series, partial series, Beckett series and P fund series. Okay, now next thing is, according to the atomic spectrum, we find the value, okay, of the energy levels and introduce the Lyman series, Balmer series, partial series, Beckett series. According to your syllabus, it is enough for these things. Okay, but when I talk about briefly, okay, these things, why we use the atomic spectrum formula 1 by a, okay, lambda is equal to r upon r into 1 upon n1 square minus n2 square. So then we will talk about the another derivation or mathematically things are here to finding the these series. Okay, in a Lyman series, okay, if I talk about Lyman series, according to that formula 1 upon lambda is equal to r n1 1 minus 1 upon 2 ka square, 1 ka square, there one is the 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 4. So when we take a LCM is the 4 minus 1, the constant value is 3 upon 4 into r. When you put the value of r, so you find the, okay, 1 upon lambda means lambda value. Okay, so according to this, okay, we take this series 2, 3, 4 means Lyman series start from a 2, 3, 4, 5 up to continue. Okay, up to so on. So but in a initially level n1 we take always 1, okay, but in n2 firstly we will take 2 again, okay, then next 3 and 4 up to so on, okay, which value you need, okay. So then it's a alpha beta gamma series, okay. Many times the question is here, what is the beta value of a Lyman series? So you take a n1 is equal to 1 and n2 is equal to beta value 3. So according to that we put the value n1, here we put 3. So then here 1 upon 9. So then when we take a LCM, 9 is LCM, 9 minus 1. So we take a, okay, result is 8 upon 9R. When the value you put the gamma, so then 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 4 का square. Okay, so this one is the most important thing is here. Lyman series is start from a 2. But if I talk about a Balmer series, okay, this series is start from a 3, 4, 5 up to so on. In Balmer series, okay, we take n1 is 2 and n2, n3 we take a this value. And in a partial series start from a 4, 5, 6 up to so on. But in a partial series n1 is equal to we take a 3, and in a bracket series the series start from 4, 5, 6, where the n1 is equal to n1 is equal to 4, okay. N2 value start from 2, 4, 5, 6, okay, sorry, 5, 6, 7, okay. In a P fund series n1 we take 5, the series n2 series start from 6, 7, 8 up to so on, okay. According to that you put the value in this formula, okay, so then the wavelength is here, okay. So this one is related to a energy level and atomic spectrum. This one is the last concept of this form, this chapter, okay. So then find out these values, okay, of the wavelength according to the Lyman series, Balmer series, partial series and bracket series. But in your CBSE exam, okay, many time we seen this diagram, okay, just draw this diagram, and if the energy level is given to put the which series, okay, if the Balmer series, where the Balmer series is placed or located, partial series is located and P fund series is located, means the examiner put any question from this concept according to the energy level, according to the wavelength. Is it clear? I hope the chapter is okay, you understand, okay, chapter is clear. If any single doubt you can ask again. Okay student, your next chapter, 13th chapter is the nuclei. And Rutherford model, you know, he introduced the nucleus, okay, in a atom. So now we will talk about the nuclei, okay. In this chapter these are the, okay, points, these are the topics which we will discuss in this chapter. First one is the composition and size of nucleus. In composition, you know, nucleons are here, what is the size of nucleus. And next one is the nuclear force, mass energy relation, mass defect, okay. These are the most important topic in this chapter, and it is very important. Binding energy per nucleon and its variation with mass number. If I talk about according to your CBSE exam, okay, 2 or 3 times this question under 3 marks. If I talk about a 2023 exam, So this question, okay, in exam 3 marks question, okay, you seen. Next thing is the nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. Only these topics, okay, we will discuss in this chapter. Now we will start from first topic, composition and size of nucleus. If I talk about composition, so one word is here, nucleon. You know, okay, nucleus is made from a nucleon. And another thing, atomic mass, atomic number, and in size of nucleus we will talk about what is the size of a nucleus.